Hey guys, Joshua Kadamo here with another Building the G.I. Joe set for Gundam Father of Peace. This one I'm just going to call the train car, because that's basically what this is. Yeah, root beer will do that. Today's program is brought to you by Natural Cane Sugar Hansen's Root Beer. Delicious. Anyways, back to our scheduled program. For Gundam Father of Peace, Episode 2, Part 3, we're getting a lot of G.I. Joe shots. Also, if I haven't overly cram-packed the episode with footage and stuff, and it's short, it's going to need footage like this, which means I gotta film a bunch extra. No! I don't want to film a bunch extra. But that's too bad, because I just need to. Anyways, to the building of the set. This is a destroyed train car. Looks kind of cool. I kind of want to add a wash to it, but I'm lazy. I mean, it's just going to be like a 1 or 2 second shot anyways, so who cares? Behind it, yeah, I've talked about this in some of my other videos. You need something, or but I don't know. I like to have something building colored, you know, something neutral, you know, that kind of color. And so what we have basically is a old computer tower stripped of its plastic, and there's another one there that's for whatever reason discolored, but looks like a different building built next to it. You know, if you just look at it, this is a little swath of grass for the airfield. You know, gotta be creative. Right now, filming anything with a concrete ground is kind of hard because it's all got lines in it. But bradburns better for that, or the main part of the set, which is on the opposite side of this, because it has a big open area. But this is a train car from a Ninja Turtles play set. I don't know from when, more modern than old, but not the current setup of Ninja Turtles. Just put it on its side. Why is there a train car in the middle of the Bradburn base? Well, it doesn't necessarily look like a train car at this angle or this angle. You might be able to deduce it, but it's not super obvious. What is obvious is it's a giant wrecked piece of metal. Whether it was a building, or a vehicle, or a train car, or whatever. And so, not so much going for the train car effect, as just, look at this thing. It's trashed, and these guys are hiding in it. So you got a guy over here, and he's got a shotgun looking out the side. You got this guy. Most of my weapons are hidden away somewhere, so I was like, found a grenade launcher. Grenade launcher looks cool. I guess that'll work. I think that might be a bit heavy for getting blitzkrieged. I mean, not many of us walk around with a grenade launcher in our back pocket. And it does make sitting down difficult if you do. This guy died, so he's just got a backpack over here. Though I don't know if he'll make it into the shot, ultimately. And then I have to decide what kind of animation to do. Could have the guy in the back look around a little bit, but I don't want to... Stop motion animation, you gotta make sure you don't bump stuff. Can't bump this. Can't bump him. I need to sticky tack their feet. Another challenge when making something like Gundam Father of Peace is the heads. I have quite the head collection for G.I. Joes and other figures. I try and stick to normal looking heads for the most part. Every once in a while I got, you know, somebody like this guy. The camera can't focus. Yeah, and some that I don't know if I'll ever use, but I have them floating around, you know. Some of the Dreadnoks I still have. I got somebody to be Annabelle Gatto someday with a little customization. But we'll see. But if you think about it, in the grand scheme of things, this is not a lot of heads. I mean, on eBay, this would be like, you know, because sometimes people sell lots of action figure heads. That's a lot of heads. It's a crazy amount of heads. It sells for a small fortune. And it's taken a small fortune of G.I. Joes to accomplish that. But a lot of them are also duplicates. I mean, if you think about it, some of the G.I. Joes, especially from the 25th line, were just recolors of the same head. You know, and you still have that happening today. And that's not necessarily a bad way of doing things, but it means that, you know, there's probably only about 50 heads here, max, and many of them are duplicates. And then some are going to be characters. For instance, That guy in there is the captain of our... I can't say it. It's the captain of our ship in the series. But with a helmet and a not close-up, we can get away with using it. This guy, I've probably used his head at least once already, but yeah, he's dead. It's not such a big deal. I use the helmets to try and reuse heads more often, but like this guy. I should have put the camera on super macro. It's only on macro. I don't know if I've used his head or not. I know some of these heads that I've used already in episode 2, part 2. This guy. I used his head in episode 2, part 2. You know, but have I used his? I don't know. I'll have to go back and rewatch part 1 and part 2, mostly part 2, and make sure that he's not some dead guy lying somewhere, or, you know, so nobody's watching it, and then consistency goes awry, and like, wait a minute, that guy was over there, you know? And, throughout episodes, heads are going to have to be reused, but you shouldn't reuse the same head in the same episode in a different place than where he already was. So consistency is very important. The health's still not great, but as you can see, I'm trying to film a little. Trying to figure out what kind of animation shot I can do here. I do not like the realization that I'm going to have to film extra stuff that may never get used, just for the sake of having filler. But then again, I might be able to film that later. We'll see. Got another thing over there I'm working on. That's a little computer piece. Kind of like a door and stuff. I did a building episode where I showed that off. Now I've painted it. Just a basic paint. I thought it'd be kind of dark in there. Have people fighting outside in the hallway. But we'll see. Trying to make G.I. Joe shots. Hope you enjoyed the review. Hope this is useful to my fellow animators. Catch you guys later.